We're back. We're back. I know. It's been 50 years. But we're back. We're back. We're back. Been a little. Yeah. You feel old from waiting so long? I don't really have an excuse. If I'm being honest, I just haven't. Not that I haven't wanted to, not that I haven't had the time. I just haven't. Let's fire up the game. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun! Fun! We're gonna have fun. Hey lad. Hello demo man. Hi girl, what did you miss? Absolutely nothing. Because I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. Stream Conquer. If I finish Conquer Gil, it will not be on stream. I think Conquer is the type of game... Single-player games I'd just rather play by myself. Like, without streaming. You know? You're doing good, lad! First TF2 stream since 1998. I don't think TF2 was around in 1998. Yes, it will. No, I don't think it will. I don't know, like, I just prefer, single-player games, with just like that, single. There's some excuses. I do want to, play, Ace Attorney on stream, because I think that would be really fun. You love blasting MF Doom, something about an engineer. How you been? I have been adequate. Oh, hello! So... yeah, like, I've been okay. Been fine. Hello. Oh my god, I love pancakes. It's a name I haven't seen in a million years. Someone mentioned engineer, yep. But yeah, real life school is ending soon. Studies are going fine. I bought an Atari. That's something I just realized that the game isn't being... I forgot to switch to it. I'm an idiot. I bought an Atari. An Atari 2600, a 4-switcher to be exact. The Steam account got compromised, but you got it back. The fucker deleted all your friends. Oh. Yeah, I bought an Atari 2600, the 4-switcher, because I found one with all the cables and 2 controllers for 40 Canadian dollars, which is very good. Ooh, new PNG, yep. I've had this one for the past handful of streams. Wait the minute. Embargo, I like embargo. But as you can see, everyone's leaving the game, so... Just hoping to add you back. Sure, I'll do that after the stream. I also realized that I haven't closed Discord, but my performance is not going down. Which is odd. Usually that happens when I, have Discord open. But yeah. Not much has changed with me. I don't really do much, but I did buy an Atari 2600 because it is my favorite looking video game system. I love how it looks. It's just the best looking game system. It was one of the first, and it's still my favorite looking. I am one of those. I am a furry indeed. When you after the stream, book shelf, then the stream's non-stop. Yes, I'm a furry. And if you don't like that, then I insist you grow up.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
If you notice, I updated the HUD a little bit, so that health is actually visible inside the cross, so I don't have to squint. I had it the same for my own health cross, but I can see the number just fine. I really don't need the giant font. I'm a failure. Oh, I didn't know. A few weeks ago, about 5, I got a short on you playing some old game with a hippo ramming into cars. Yeah, so that would be Madagascar for the Wii. You need TF2 for dinner? You might be a furry, Gil. We knew you were a furry. Gil, we knew this. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's true. For hitting the big 26, yeah, that's true. Anyway, Demo Man, it was really nice to see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There you go. Oh, hello! Oh, there I go. The fact that you had to say the rope when someone asked you, yeah. Latch kids. Yeah, so, real life, school's going okay, it's ending relatively soon, in about a month. I saw a handful of movies. I saw Goat! I saw the movie Goat, and I saw Hoppers, and I will be seeing Mario in a handful of days, and I will also be seeing, hopefully, Project Hail Mary. Grades are adequate. What? Fine. Fuck. Yeah, I'm kind of mad that I got spoiled on the Fox thing, because I've been avoiding all of the teasers and the trailers and stuff, and seeing that, I was like, oh, that would have been a cool surprise. Oscars? Have I not streamed since the Oscars? Have I spoken about the Oscars on stream? I don't know if I have, and even if I have, who cares? I can talk about it again. Oscars were good. I actually enjoyed this year's presentation. I thought almost all of the awards were justified for the categories where I had actually seen, some of the nominees. Mario dies. Oh, that's a spoiler. No. You have a proposition? What is your proposition? I'm gonna play this guy.
Teleporter going up.
Proposition of what you're proposing? Oh. I have to say I'm a married woman to TF2 Heavy, so I know you're joking. Hello, Jillian. I think Sinners should have won Best Picture. Hello, Blue Heavy. I love Sinners a lot. It was my favorite film from last year, but second up would be One Battle. So I'm really not upset that I think One Battle is like a perfect movie. Like I loved it a lot. It like neck and neck with Sinners. I might like them both the same amount. Like I really loved One Battle After Another. I was wondering like, oh, why is all the HUD here? Not HUD. Why is all the hype here? Like what is so great about this movie? And then I watched it and I was like, it's just simply because it's really, really good. Gotham CS2, never have played it, never will, not out of, like, anger, but more so out of, I don't really care about CS at all. Didn't mean it like that, I know. If you were to watch a single public domain Looney Tunes on stream, I will stop talking about Conker. Public domain, huh? Are any of the Looney Tunes shorts in public domain? I think they're too new for that, no? I mean, obviously, you know more than I do. Okay, Gil, I need you to humble me. When When was the first Looney Tunes short? 120. Really? When was the first short? $30. Then wouldn't they be in public domain in 4 years, according to U.S. copyright law? Because isn't it 100 years? I thought it was 100 years. That's why Superman isn't going to be in public domain until... Oh, no, I guess. I'm an idiot. YouTube on PS4 is so bad, I wouldn't know. I don't have a PS4. I'm gonna look up Warner Brothers and UA who own 336. Oh, failed to renew. Okay, that makes sense. Challenge time. I don't really want to do a challenge, but I appreciate the offer. Okay, yeah, that United. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. See, I was wondering. I was like, wouldn't they? Only bad part of the Oscars was Sean Penn. Yeah, he, out of the performances listed, like, I didn't even think he was the best. I thought that Benicio del Toro was a better performance. Like, his performance was just better. It felt, like, pretty different from his usual stuff. I don't know. For real, it's funny. Please watch it. Maybe not this stream, but the next one, if you remind me, I will watch a public domain Looney Tunes short on stream, and if I get copy struck, I'll be very sad. You want to fix your sleep schedule? I recommend you fix your sleep schedule. You can only sleep at a normal time once a day, but you can play TF2 whenever you want. Of your choosing? Sure. Just make sure that I won't get copy struck, because that would be a bad. That would be a big smelly. I know that they're in public domain, but, like, you know how the copy ID system is. Fuck schedule, it's 2 a.m. for you. Oh my, holy. You'll get banned for life. I don't think you... No, Gil won't get banned for life. I suck. Not I fuck, I suck. You can get ID'd, but you won't get a strike? Okay, that makes sense. I guess. No, you should sleep like a normal person. Oh, I've also been playing Pokemon Black. That's another thing. Weekend, so why not stay up? Well, because it's Sunday, so tomorrow is not the weekend. Tomorrow's Monday. Unless you live in a country where... I think there's countries where Sunday and Monday are the weekend. I don't know, but I think there are. I wonder what's over here. Oh, no. John K's blog is really interesting to you. There's meaningful lessons about something. No one supports John. Tomorrow is a school day. What day is it? Today's Sunday, my friend. Yeah. Today's Sunday. Poker night stream. I've thought about that, but I'm really bad at poker, and I don't know how I don't know how entertaining that would be. Die, yeah. Found a loophole where if you play the Looney Tunes theme, you can get claimed for using a specific song from Warner Brothers soundtrack release. Okay, well, what if I just mute that part? Watch the Poker Night stream, pretty entertaining, but would I be entertaining? I don't know. I've been using the Frontier Justice. I know I'm not right now, but I've been using the Frontier Justice recently. It's very fun. I love it a lot. Vote in favor of Poker Night? Maybe. Maybe! Should be good. Alright. You have to go to school tomorrow? Will you have fun at school? And it's nice to see you again after a very long time. Mild take Boo Boo runs wild is good. I don't know what that is. That Yogi Bear? I've never watched it. The closest thing to a Yogi Bear cartoon I've seen, it was Scooby-Doo and Arabian Nights, where I'm pretty sure there's a Yogi Bear segment. I forgot to mute the voice chat. Oh my goodness. John K's Yogi short. Yeah, I have not seen anything Yogi Bear related. Although I just remembered that Dan Aykroyd voiced him in the live action film. Just remembered that. Which, sure. Why not? Who else would you get to voice him? What else can I talk about? A decent amount of Scoob news as of recent. Decent amount of Scoob news, my friends. Another one that's just dog shit, because it's basically an anagram. Oh. But yeah, Scoob news. The cast for the show was revealed, which, bunch of no-name actors, which is good. That means that they were chosen for their talent and not for their names. Which is a good. That is, we like that in this house, because that means that, well, it's more likely that they'll do a good job. Because why would they pick a bunch of people that no one's ever heard of, other than if they're gonna do a good job? I think Scooby-Doo has a lot of promise in live action. I think out of any cartoon, it's probably the one that warrants live action the most. Out of any. Outside of maybe, like, I don't know, like, maybe like the Jetsons, but even then, there's a lot of futuristic stuff in the Jetsons. So I would say Scoob, because it's not super fictitious. You could do a lot of the stuff in the show without being too heavy on CGI or special effects outside of the dog. And even then, you could probably get a creative way around it, but... Uh-oh. What hit me? There's a spa sap in my sentry! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's because... No, it's not... I know you have a giant hate boner for Scooby-Doo. Not because the animation is more lifeless than life. It's because it isn't insanely, like, fictitious, and it doesn't have, like, a shitload of stuff that would be hard to replicate in live action outside of the dog. Jetsons TV show is just Fallout. I think there's a bit of difference. Wasn't there that post that said, like, oh, George Jetson was born this day, and it was, like, 2025? But, like, when I looked it up, that's not, like, confirmed in the show. I think that was just a thing someone said to get viral. Someone Butler seems like he's a cool dude, something. I don't know who that is. Fuck! Yeah, Scooby-Doo live action. Can't say I'm not excited, because I am excited, because maybe it'll be good! Yeah, I watched Hoppers, the Pixar film. No, I hate it because it sucks. You know, just for that, no Looney Tunes. Be that way. Like, you can't expect me to watch Looney Tunes and when you're shitting on Scoob. That's not how it works. You know this is a Scooby-Doo household. So we have too many engineers. I streamed 80,000 years ago, that's true. Oh! I saw Kiki's Delivery Service as well. I saw that in IMAX. Loved that. Loved that a lot. That is a comfort film. Very, very nice movie. I love Gigi. Rest in peace to Phil Hartman, who I also love because he's amazing on The Simpsons. As probably my favorite Simpsons character ever is Lionel Hutz. And Phil Hartman voiced him. It's a shame they never replaced the character voice actor. Snapples? There's a movie that has like a shitload of, I think, Snapple product placement. It might be a Transformers movie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forget what the movie is. There's a guy who's like, we all love Snapple. Last stream is so old it became the Promised Land. Yeah, it's ancient. Spy apples. Spiples? Holy crap! Uh-oh. Yes! Good pyro. Uh-oh. Oh, we're losing. Holy shit! Where is everyone coming from? Who are you? Appreciate it. End up feeling that pyro spy. All I'm saying is one of the creators of Scooby-Doo, Joe Barbera, had a grudge against one of the key Looney Tunes directors, Tex Avery, because it took two of them to direct a cartoon that wasn't half as funny as one of Avery's. And I still like it, though. Still like the show. You have a giant hate boner for Scooby-Doo. Like, at least hate something that's bad, like cannibalism or murder. But think about all of the energy that you're putting into hating the Do. You hate most of Hanna-Barbera. Remember, y'all gamers always look left and right but never up. That's true. I play this game like I'm playing Doom. So, Gil, you hate the Jetsons? You hate the Flintstones? Started rewatching MLP after 5 years, and what do you mean they reference Karl Marx? Okay, I knew the other two, but I saw a clip of Scooby-Doo the other day that made me laugh out loud. It was when Shaggy pours money into one of the zombies' hands and he calls him Double Ugly. He says, "Hey, Double Ugly, go buy yourself a new face." That might be my favorite insult that I've ever heard. Double Ugly is insane. Spyro and Snai. When Pebbles is introduced, it's unwatchable. Can't say I'm super familiar with Pebbles. I haven't seen that much of Flintstones, I'll be honest. You know, I'm a faker. Oh, what? Oh, you know what else happened in my dormant, the Tamagotchi Life demo. That came out. Oh my fucking god. I played the Tomodachi Life demo. What's it called? Tomodachi. It's Tamagotchi. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. But I'll be honest, I'm not gonna buy the game. It's really expensive. Look, the game may be super fun, but in my personal opinion, that game should not be 85 CAD. It really shouldn't be. I'm not saying that other people aren't allowed to think that it's worth that. I can see why other people would think it's worth that, but for me, I'm like, this feels like it shouldn't be that much. It really does feel like it should be like, I don't know, 50 Canadian, so like maybe like 35 US. Like, it should be half of a regular game. Same with Pokopia. Pokopia should not be $100 fucking dollars. Like, that's insane. Especially because there's no game card. It has the stupid game key card, which I hate. And I don't like the people that defend it. People are like, oh, it's not that bad. And it's like, I'm paying for a key card that downloads the game, but I still have to put the card in the system to... Like, what is the logic there? There's a spy. Not worth that, but you're gonna get it anyway. That's every Nintendo game. Not every Nintendo game. But some of them. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yes. Heavy. Yes. Yes. Keeper. Hoping for a Switch 2 on your birthday. Let's hope. Oh no. Uh-oh. I never think about Thunder Mountain being like one of those maps that I really like, probably because I don't love how it looks. But I always do decently well on Thunder Mountain as like sniper, spy, and medic. Like all of the quote-unquote support classes. I always do really well as them. Thunder Mountain mentioned, that's correct. Don't forget Australian Boy on the other side. Yeah. Such a good map. Yeah. I don't know, I don't love how it looks. My favorite map one of my favorite like map kind of visuals is like the Badwater type Dust Bowl kind of. Oh my god. Like that kind of dirty. Where are you going? Oh, hello. I only play on 2 Fort and upward. You are every TF2 player. That's how we do it. I just realized I was using Quick Fix on offense. I haven't used the Vaccinator in a while. I'll use the Vaccinator. Come here. Going on embargo. Samo is worse visually. I mean, I don't think that either of them are bad. Like, this game isn't bad visually, it's just not my favorite. Okay, no matter what I do, by the way, no matter how many things I try, I cannot move the fucking resist icon. Like right there, like this one, the little one next to the Ubercharge word. I can't move it in the HUD. It's just immovable. Why is 2 Fort so popular? Because it's fun. I don't think, like, a lot of the people are like, 2 Fort's so badly designed. It is. But it's fun. I was Goat and Hoppers. I love the Goat a lot. It was really stylish. Had a banging soundtrack. I loved a lot of the characters. Some of the best, like, anthropomorphic animal characters in, like, mainstream cinema that I've seen in a while. Like, I loved how it looked. Story was honest. I thought the story was up to snuff. It had really weird pacing, but it was fine. I still liked it. And then Hoppers was also really fun. I wasn't expecting to like it nearly as much as I did. Like, I really enjoyed Hoppers. It was really fun. It's one of Pixar's funniest movies, oddly enough. Like, I wouldn't expect it to be, but it was. In terms of niche media, I watched through something, I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Guess that's why it's niche. Holy shit. Joy. Wake up, Joy. it had like 3 goat scream jokes. You're in a psychosis. It had 1. It had a whole 1 goat screaming joke. It had 1. I didn't like it. I didn't like that or the fart joke. Those are the only jokes that I thought were, like, not offensively bad, but just bad. Where I frowned. Like, I visibly frowned when I saw them. Those are the only ones I liked. I thought Goat was pretty funny and fun. You watched Hail Mary? I need to. I know. I watched fucking Goat, but I haven't seen Project Hail Mary. I need to watch it. It looks so... I've been avoiding the trailers. I saw the first one, like the first teaser, but none of the others. Not going to watch any of the others. I don't know jack shit. There's no Ryan Gosling and fucking Phil Lord and Chris Miller in it, and I want to watch it because it looks... Attack of the Headless Pyro. Why did you go without... Yeah, I need to watch it. And I will. Soon-ish. I find something fans that where. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go this way, actually. I don't really want to die. I have no idea what that is. I'm desperate for He-Man to succeed, but assholes are telling me it'll fail because there's much bigger movies. I'm sorry to tell you, even though most of them are objectively worse. Okay, well, first off, the movies aren't out yet, so you can't say any of them are worse. And second off, you can't say any movie is objectively worse than another because that's up to preference. Art is subjective. There is no objective in art. And don't say, oh, there's an objective in with AI art being bad, because that doesn't count, because that's not art. Art is human-made. That's gonna compete with Toy Story 5. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, but that movie's coming out in, like, what, the summer? Alongside, like, a new Spielberg movie, and Toy Story 5, and Spider-Man. This is a movie that exclusively appeals to, like, 40-year-olds, I'm sorry to say. Exactly. Gen AI only makes garbo. Individual preferences are created by objective experiences. What? No. Stupid. It's like saying, oh, which is a better color, red or blue? Oh, well, blue, I prefer blue, but that's based on the objective fact that red is actually better. What? RAM prices are going down slightly. I saw that. Can't wait for them to go up again. Sora's going down. That happened. That was something. Sora's going down. I haven't seen in a while. Yep, that's me. Yeah, Sora's being shut down, which thank fuck. Fuck Kingdom Hearts. No. Yeah, I think it's weird. I think Toy Story 5, I thought it was gonna be, like, absolutely abhorrent. Just based on the fact that it was happening. Kinda like how everyone thought that Toy Story 3 was gonna be. You will say blue is better due to your material experiences with the color. Yeah, which is subjective. Completely subjective. It's still subjective. Just because, like, based on objectively what I've experienced doesn't mean that my opinion on it is objective or based on something objective. It's just my subjective opinion based on something that happened to me. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe blue cured my grandma's cancer. I think Disney Plus was about to make a deal. Yeah, saw that. Good thing that it didn't happen, because that would be smelly. Oh my god, there's two of them! Oh, there he goes. But yeah, like, Toy Story, anyway, I lost my train of thought. Toy Story 5, people disagreeing on things isn't proof of subjectivity. Yes, it is. It's like almost the definition of subjectivity. Not entirely. There's obviously facts. Like, air is good for you, and then someone will be like, no, it isn't. But in terms of opinionated things, like... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Fuck. But Caveman can appeal more to more than Gen Xers, more on the grounds it's a fantasy world. No, Spooky Melon, they canceled their deal. They canceled it completely. It's not just that they were going to make a deal with Sora. No, they canceled the deal specifically. They canceled the buy-in for $1 billion. Like, it's just done. They're not looking for a replacement, which good. What else is coming? Okay, so I want to know when Masters of the Universe is coming out. Like, here, okay. Masters of the Universe. When are you coming out, buddy? June 5th. Okay, let's look up June movies. 2026. Let's see what else is coming out in June. Disclosure Day. Scary Movie 6, which looks bad. Toy Story 5. Supergirl. Jackass 5. Yeah, I would not be surprised if Masters of the Universe was in, like, the lower half of those. In terms of box office revenue, not quality. I don't think I'll be seeing most of those outside of, Disclosure Day. I don't even think I'm gonna watch Supergirl. Like, I'll watch Disclosure Day, and I'll probably watch Toy Story 5 when it comes to digital. I really don't want to... Even though I think Toy Story 5 looks pretty good from the trailer, like, I don't want to support it financially. It's the 5th movie in a series that already didn't need the last entry. Soon to be last 2 entries. So, even though I do love Toy Story 4, I'm not going to say it didn't need to exist.
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
In fact, I think 4 is better than 3, but that's a discussion that most people aren't willing to have. Although it's been a bit since I've watched them in a few years.
Prepare to complete in 10 seconds.
People disagree on art based on their individual frames of reference for the work. Part of criticism is deciding which frames of reference are reasonable to consider for a final judgment. You're saying that there's invalid reasons to dislike something? Or invalid frames of reference? 'Cause that's also dumb. Like when people, it's like how people say bad faith criticism. I don't like that term. I don't like bad faith criticism. You can make the argument for why something is not good criticism in your opinion. It doesn't make it bad automatically. Speaking of Jackass, I didn't know they were making a 5th Jackass. Although technically, wouldn't it be like the 6th or 7th Jackass? Like the 7th Jackass, because there's no, the 6th one, because there's like a 3.5. I've never watched Jackass. I don't even know what it's about. I've only seen the first Scary Movie. It was okay. It was fine. It's like a 50-50 split on how good the jokes are. That's why I crashed out of school, because they were showing Lilo and Stitch live action one. They're making a sequel to that, fun fact. I don't know if they're gonna remake the... Jack is just getting badly injured in various ways. Why would that be a movie? Just make like a TV show.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
What is it? I don't know if they're gonna remake specifically the sequel, like Lilo and Stitch 2, the direct-to-DVD sequel, or if they're gonna do their own thing. I think it would be kind of weird to remake the direct-to-DVD sequel specifically. Like, what nostalgia are you getting for that? It was originally a TV show? Okay, well, there you have it. There, that makes sense. I'll go...
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
this and this. I never use these two things. Might as well get some use out of them. This guy's on his iPad.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Come on, do it.
5, 4, 3,
The bad future.
1.
I don't know. I haven't watched the live-action Lilo and Stitch. Don't really want to. Oh, speaking of live-action, Moana. The live-action Moana, like, full trailer came out that showed Dwayne Johnson and Tamatoa and no color, and I'm like, wow, this looks like a movie. It looks like the original, but now it just looks a lot shittier and smellier and grayer, a lot grayer. Can't forget the gray. Color gray important. Tamatoa looks disgusting. Okay, every shot is backlit. That pisses me off. And then Fearless has more reaction images. I guess if he's ever like really mad at something, he can use that. Dwayne about to change the whole movie's plot. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny if that's the only substantial difference in the movie is Maui not losing to Tamatoa. Uh-oh. So, first off, every shot is backlit. There's a scene where Maui and Moana are talking to each other. I was watching the trailer with some friends, and I got mad. Like, they can actually testify this, because I was watching it for, like, a second time with them. And I noticed that so Moana... Hello, bro monkey. When Moana is facing from Maui, like, they're on opposite sides of each other, the shot facing Maui has him backlit, and then the shot facing Moana has her backlit. That's... Backlighting is when the lighting comes from the back. Their backs are facing different backs. So, only one of them should be backlit. Funny, the Ryan Reynolds... we're not doing Green Lantern revisionism. I hate that movie. I got through half of it. I couldn't make it through. We are not doing Green Lantern revisionism. Hello, Roland. And then, what else? And then, my favorite thing about the live-action Moana trailer, personally, now this is just me, my favorite thing is that Dwayne Johnson is an old man, okay? He's like 50-something, right? Maybe 60-something. Want to share a joke? Then share your joke. Dwayne Johnson's an old fuck. So, obviously, he's gonna have some wrinkles on his face, even after makeup. But he needed to put on a fat suit for Maui. Or I guess a muscle suit, you could consider it, but I'm calling it a fat suit because it makes him bigger. So, he needed to put on a fat suit, good for him. The fat suit that they put on him is too fucking smooth. It's too smooth. Just say it, I'm getting to. I do not know how awful that movie is. I'm gonna call it garbage. I don't care about the suit, I just don't like the movie. I think it's bad. It's been like 6 years since I watched half of it and I didn't like it. What do you call you when you're laughing? I have no idea. But yeah, Maui's flesh suit is incredibly smooth. No nipples, by the way. They got rid of his nipples. No nipples, Maui. And his face is all wrinkly, so it just looks fake. He doesn't look real. When, like, the point of a live-action version is to make it look real. Like, that's the whole point. It'll probably make a lot of money. I don't I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because people are, like, nostalgia. But the movie's... Okay, when the Moana remake comes out, it won't even be 10 years old. Like, the original won't even be 10 years old. Loland? Oh, that was quite yours. It's not even going to be a 10-year-old movie. Why are we remaking movies not even 10 years after they come out? And speaking of bad... Not remakes. Not remakes, but bad adaptations. Harry Potter. I've been on record saying that I don't really care. You'll leave? Okay, bye-bye. I guess. I've seen the first 3 Harry Potters when I was a child, and I liked the first one, didn't care about the second one, really didn't like the third one. And then... What was I even fucking saying? Oh my, I have an awful train of thought. I have an awful memory. The memory of a chipmunk. You're gonna defend He-Man? You would know nostalgia for Iron Man, and that made $1 gazillion? Well, because you'd like this joint, I guess. Iron Man wasn't banking on nostalgia, because who the fuck is nostalgic for Iron Man? Iron Man was banking on starting a cinematic universe, in which it did. It also had the benefit of not having Jared Leto in it. So that probably helped. Oh no. Always like the joint rat. So, where was I going? Oh, Harry Potter, yeah. So, I'm already not big on Harry Potter. Ooh. I'm already not big on Harry Potter, and then I watched the trailer for the new one, and holy shit, does it look bland. It just looks like the movies again. And, like, okay, I don't like the people... So, my thing is that people are calling it a remake, right? I don't like that, because that implies that Harry Potter was a film series that they're now remaking. But it's a book series that they're adapting, right? It's just another adaptation. But this show is sticking so fucking close to the movies that it might as well. At this point, I think most can agree that the Harry Potter movies are infinitely more iconic and recognizable than the books, right? I don't think that's even a question. Like, who's like, oh, I didn't like the movies, but I loved the books? Like, there's just not a lot going for this thing. I know they race swapped Snape, which initially I didn't care about, but then I was informed on, because I'm like, who the fuck cares? But then I saw the people who have actually read the books or watched the movies, and they were like, James, is his name James? I think it's James Potter. Like, Harry Potter's dad bullies Snape when he's younger. And they accuse him of being a thief. So now, in the movie, they're gonna be or in the show, if they get to that part, they're gonna have the rich white kid accusing the only black guy in Hogwarts of being a thief. What a great look. What a great look. I know a lot of the actors are distancing themselves from J.K. Rowling because she's a giant piece of shit. Some of the actors are getting death threats because they were born a different skin color than the people who are sending them those death threats, which is such a normal thing to do. Like, John Lithgow, Lithgow? What is it? The guy playing Dumbledore is like 95 or 90, I think he's 91. He's probably gonna die before they make the next season. The seasons are coming out bi-yearly instead of yearly, which means that the child actors who are very young, I think younger than the original cast was, are gonna be so fucking ancient by the time the next season comes out. They're gonna look like 15 when they're supposed to be 10. Everyone's so uppity about supporting this boring Wizard franchise. I mean, I don't think you should give your money to it, but I'm not gonna like get mad at someone. I don't know. I'm still not gonna like people who knowingly give money to it. I respect the people that give money to like the independent artists or buy stuff secondhand or stuff like that, but I'm not gonna get super angry at someone for spending money on Harry Potter stuff, but I'm also not gonna be like, oh, I don't care at all. I don't give a shit at all. Look, I don't have a problem with race swapping, but like, in this specific context, probably could have thought it better. Like, I don't know, maybe make Dumbledore a black guy if you're gonna race swap someone. I don't know. Like, here's the thing, I don't doubt that they chose this guy because he was probably really good in the auditions, right? But it still isn't a good look. It's not a good look. Oh, just this show. And also, isn't the whole point of readapting a book series to make something that's different from the other book series, like the other adaptations? Like, the new Dune, right? It's not a remake of the original Dune movie. It's another adaptation of the novel. The things are different. They portray things differently. This show looks like it's doing everything the exact same way. All the costumes, all of the sets, everything just looks the exact same as the movies. And I'm like, okay, so then why even... I am not getting any mileage out of the airstrike, by the way. Let's change to something else. Like, I don't know, direct shit and like... I don't... Shotgun. I just think, like, if you're gonna do another adaptation, make it different! And I don't like the people who are like, oh, but this, even if it's the same thing, it brings this stuff to a new generation. I mean, I heard the point of the new adaptation was to strip the royalties of the old actors because J.K. Rowling doesn't like them because they aren't supporting her bullshit. Well, those actors aren't going to stop getting royalties because those original films exist still. I think that the reason that they're doing this new adaptation is because they want to make more money and they can't think of anything else. Also, what else is J.K. Rowling gonna fucking do with her life? She has one series that people like. I think she's gonna make something new. She turned something that was new, the Fantastic Beasts series, into another Harry Potter. Royalties from merch. Again, they're gonna still make shirts and mugs and toys with the original actors' faces. I don't think that's gonna stop. I'd be surprised if that stopped. Because, think about it, to a lot of those people, Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. Hey, oh, this just entered my recommended. Hey, I'm talking about fucking the smelly Harry Potter adaptation and how it's not looking good. Because it's not looking, it's looking bad, actually. Bad is what I would describe it as looking. CXD, it. Again, I don't even fucking care about Harry Potter. I mean, I want to watch the movies just because I've heard they're good. And, like, there is a certain level of iconicity to it. Also, the guy who directed the first two directed Pixels, the greatest film of all time. So, gotta respect that. Gotta respect the hustle. Directed some indie projects before his true magnum opus, but like, I know that it's overblown to say that remakes and adaptations and new movies in general look gray. But this one looks really great. Like, grayer than Moana, grayer than Stitch, grayer than, like, an aging 50-year-old. Snape is a bad guy? I don't like saying, can we get new movies? Because we have new movies. I just saw 2 new movies in theaters. I saw Hoppers. I saw Goat. I'm gonna see Project Hail Mary. Even if Hail Mary is based on a book. But of course, people won't bring that up when they bring up original movies. Half the time when someone says, oh, this is an original film, it's actually just based on a book that they haven't read. Which is a whole other discussion, by the way. Something I've thought about making a video on is when is a movie, like, I want to make a video about, like, when is a movie truly, quote-unquote, original? Like, would you consider Barbie an original movie? Like, it's based on a toy, but the story is completely unique. Shawshank Redemption is one of the greatest films of all time, and that's solely based on a book. Same with, like, fucking, what's it face? The Shining. People love The Shining. I don't love The Shining, but a lot of people do. But what if an adaptation is super different? Is that still original, not original? Like, nah. But that's a whole beautiful little other conversation. Remember when people were casually spoiling Harry Potter? I do not. What's your opinion on Adam Sandler? I like him. I haven't seen that many Adam Sandler movies. In fact, barely seen any of his movies. Let's see. I've seen Click. I've seen Click, Pixels, Leo, Hubie Halloween, Punch Drunk Love, Uncut Gems, Spaceman, Jay Kelly, Grown Ups 2, and all of the Hotel Transylvanias, including the fourth one, even though he's not in that one. And the first 25 minutes of Coneheads, if you count that. So, it's her channel. It's not that hard to remember, especially for someone who's been watching me for so long. It's not that difficult. Thoughts on Lord of the Rings? Never seen them. Never seen them, never read them. I want to watch the movies, though, because I've heard that, you know, they're good. That was questionable English. Surprisingly, I have a lot of people who have questionable English. Not in, like, any disrespectful way. I just mean that I have a lot of people from different parts of the world that watch me. But yeah, a lot of remakes, a lot of adaptations and sequels and whatever. More than usual. Which... like, it's kind of not fun. Jackson changed a few things about the books, but you can see behind the scenes and stuff, and everyone who worked on the trilogy loved and respected the books. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I will never read the books. I will watch the movies, eventually. An adaptation should, at the bare minimum, keep the spirit of the original story. Yeah, see, that's another thing. When is it okay to change an adaptation? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is a goofy fucking movie that people love, but, like, it really has nothing to do with the book. Yes, it's based on a book, for people who didn't know. The Shining is beloved, but the original author, like, Stephen King hated... was it Stephen King who hated The Shining movie because it was too different from the book? I know that, who wrote, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory again? Whoever it was that did the, who wrote Roald Dahl, that's it. Roald Dahl hated Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because of how different it was to the book. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is more similar, but people don't like that one. So, when is it okay to change stuff? Like, if I make an amazing movie, but it's a spit in the face to the original book, is it a good adaptation? Is it a bad adaptation, but a good movie? I know it'd be extremely hard to pull off, but God, I want to see an adaptation of All Tomorrows and House of Leaves. I have no idea what those are. I'm going to assume that they're books. You guys gotta know that I don't read. To be fair, Roald Dahl hated 90% of his adaptations. Okay, fair. I didn't know that. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. But yeah. I think it's a fascinating topic. When can you change an adaptation? Or when is an adaptation bad? Like, is an adaptation bad if it changes too much? What if it's perfect? What if an adaptation is perfectly accurate to the original story, but it's a bad movie? Or inversely, what if an adaptation has nothing to do with the original story outside of the name, and it's an amazing movie? Which is better? Which would you prefer? Probably the good movie that's a bad adaptation. The MCU is overall a poor adaptation of Marvel Comics. Gets by due to the acting and humor. I don't read comics. The Boys is an example of adaptation better than the source material. Exactly. Most people that I've seen who have actually read the Boys comics like it way more than, like the show way more than the books. But I don't really watch that much stuff based on something that I already know. I watched Nimona, that animated movie. That is extremely different from the book, but I like both of them. That's largely because The Boys is one of the worst superhero comics ever written. Ooh. I mean, I know about the N-word and the questionable writing and the bad plot twist, but I don't really know much outside of that. Not gonna lie, you hate Disney. What a hot take. In terms of comics, there are 2 characters that I want to read the comics of. Yeah, they don't even really have their own comic series, probably, but like, there's 2 characters that I want to read comics for, and that's Two-Face and Venom. I gotta like meet people who actually know what they're talking about in terms of comics. Hello, DW1988V2H. I gotta meet people who actually know what they're talking about with comics, because like, I want to read up on like everything Two-Face. Two-Face might be my favorite comic character ever. Okay, actually no, I lied. There are 4 characters I want to read comics for so I can get a good understanding of their character. And those are Harvey Dent, Venom, Cyborg, and I'm an idiot. What's his name? I can't even Martian Manhunter. That's it. Those are the 4 characters that like I want to read the comics of so I can get a good understanding. Recommend Absolute. I'm not starting with Absolute Batman. New Venom comics are mid. Oh. Mainly Venom, Cyborg, and Two-Face. Featuring Spider-Man from Venom. Oh, that's funny. It's mainly Venom, and, Two-Face, and Cyborg. Because those are my 3 favorite superhero characters. I know that 2 of them, one of them's an anti-hero, one of them's a villain, so I guess you have the trifecta. And one of them, only one of them is from Marvel. But, like, I love Two-Face. I love Two-Face. I love his character. I loved him in The Dark Knight. I've loved his, he's been, like, my favorite comic character design-wise ever since I was young and saw him in, like, a Lego short. I love him. There's many great stories. Yeah, like, I would love to start somewhere with Two-Face on a legal comic website. I'm not paying $100 million for a fucking, for, like, a billion comics that are all, like, 5 pages long. Any thoughts on Todd McFarlane's art? I've heard that name probably more times than I've ever seen my own father, but I don't know his specific style in my mind. Sorry. Oh. Let me look him up. This is why we have the internet. Okay. Todd McFarlane art. Oh, this. Okay. Pretty neat. Pretty fucking cool. Oh, Spawn is cool, too. Oh my god. Spawn is an awesome character. It's mainly Two-Face. And Venom. And Cyborg. Martian Manhunter. And Spawn, actually. I want to read the Spawn stuff. And Hellboy. Why not? Like I want to get an understand. I want to stop being like a fake fan of these characters, so I can act, because I'm most comic characters, I only really love them because of their designs. I don't know shit about Spawn, but holy fuck is his design cool. Like I feel like I'm just a giant fake fan, probably because I am. Cyborg was like the kickoff to my love of like asymmetrical character designs, specifically ones with like one robotic limb and one not robotic limb. That's like my favorite character thing ever, is when a character has one limb different from the other. You won't believe how I incorporated that to my own characters. I like how Todd initially drew Venom with normal teeth, so he's got this constantly shit-eating grin. That's funny. But yeah, Harvey Dent. Never met someone like Cyborg. I just love his design. He has such a fucking awesome design. You love Deathlock, huh? Deathlock. I'm gonna look up Deathlock. 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 This is a pretty cool character. Not nearly as cool as Cyborg, but kind of reminds me of Cable. But Cyborg and Two-Face and Venom, those are like my 3 goats. I've found that I like Marvel's heroes a lot less than DC's heroes, but I like DC's villains a lot more than Marvel's villains overall. I still like both from, well, both. I love Spider-Man. Who doesn't like Spider-Man? I heard Spider-Man was there. I love Spider-Man. I don't think anyone doesn't love Spider-Man. He's like the main Marvel hero where I'm like, yeah, I love this guy. Uh-oh. I'm gonna not use the direct shit, because I'm very obviously bad with it. I'll use the original. I haven't used that in a while. Bane, Joker, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Tooth. Yeah, Doc Ock, Mysterio. Ooh. Sandman as well. Spider-Man just has all the good villains, doesn't he? Like Mysterio. Like Mysterio, I love. Holy shit. Love that. Love Mysterio. Shout out to Mysterio. Doc Ock, awesome. Sandman, badass. You lost me by using Extreme Diff. I don't know what that even means. Grew up with both, so you'll love a few others from Dark Horse. Dark Horse did The Mask, right? Oh, a Marvel series named Sandman, not same name for Marvel. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, did Dark Horse do The Mask? I think they did The Mask. Correct? Okay, yeah. I, like many others, primarily know The Mask for the Jim Carrey film. I don't feel like a fake fan for that. I feel like most people know The Mask for the Jim Carrey movie. Yeah, apparently Two-Face is gonna be in the in the second the Batman. I hate that. I fucking hate. This is why I had a section of my titles video about how much I hate that title, because I genuinely do hate that title. The Batman. Ugh. And that's in the comic. Yeah, he's like super edgy, gory and shit. Sin City, Hellboy, Goon. Okay, I don't know Goon. Where was my thought going? I have no... I'm tired of Thunder Mountain. Let me play on another map. I can't think of what I was about to say. Oh. I have no brain. I forget what I was on. But yeah, comics. I don't read them. I want to. I'm not paying $1 million. I own 2 comics. I own one about, like, Thor and Loki, and I have a Hulk one where he's gray for some reason. Although it's not, oddly enough, where he was originally gray. Because I looked it up, and this was way after they did the color switch to green, so... Because I know he was gray initially, and then they changed him to green, but this isn't from there. This is, like, after, way after, years after. So, don't know what's up with that. Mask has more character and wit than that. Fair. Than The Boys. I like The Boys show. Like most people who've seen the show, I haven't read the comics. That's a bit... Oh, yeah, I probably wouldn't hunt down every individual physical comic that I would want to read because I'm not... Like... Maybe it's just the ones that I have. I don't know if they've changed, but like, or if these ones are like outliers, but at least the 2 comics that I've owned, they're really short. Like, I'm finished reading them in a minute. They're like 10 pages. They're really, really, really short. And I'm not paying like $5 per comic. Even then, it's probably like $10. Like inflation's a bitch. So, like that's just not happening. Short by I don't know the exact page number. Maybe it was like 20 or 25, but still, like, I finished them in like 2 minutes. You gotta remember, there's barely any... There's, like, barely any dialogue in these, on these pages. There's, like, barely any dialogue on these pages. 20 to 30. Yeah, again, that's not enough. I'm not paying $5 or 10 or even or anything above that for something that I'll read in 2 minutes. I'd rather get them online. Like, I get the tactility of having comics is like a big reason why some people like them, but for me, I would gladly trade that for the price of free. Sorry to the purists. Still reading the same thing. And no one will know. Aside from you guys. Aside from y'all. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. It's the Sentry gun. Some comics are also made to be read physically. Yeah, but I'm not... But, like, they have 3D effects. But, like, a lot of older... Like, if I want to start out with, like, the first fucking Batman comic, then I'm gonna be able to pay, like, what, like, $900,000 for a first fucking Batman. Unless I find, like, a reprint, which is still probably gonna be, like, $50. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. And then I also have to find them in stores or online. Then I get them online. Maybe there's a page missing. It's ripped. Maybe the ink is smudged off. Something. Maybe they're, like, they're bleached from the sun. Who knows? Because these things are old. I'm like, this is all... Did you find it weirdly cheap? Yeah, but I'm not good with deals. Except for the Atari that I bought. The Atari, $40 Atari, 2 controllers, all the wires, pretty good. Average price, 56 Canadian. I got it for 40, pretty good deal. I'm like, man, this is free to read online. They're not. I know that because specific sites. Well, yeah, well, wink, wink. Every comic is free to read on specific sites, but not condoning piracy, by the way. I don't condone that. Legal team. I have lawyers. Superman and Batman are not in the public domain yet. They will be within the next 4 years. Superman, I believe. Batman, we have to wait a little longer. I think Superman's in the public domain in, like, I think 7 years? Oh, you don't mean pirate sites? Oh. Well, still, Superman and Batman aren't in the public domain yet. And even when they will be, it'll probably be their initial designs. I know it won't happen, but I really hope that for the DCU Batman movie, I'm really hoping that it's, that they use a gray and blue suit. I know they won't, but, like, I just think that the gray and blue just looks so much better. I like it so much more. It wouldn't fit something like the Dark Knight, but it would, give me the, come on, give me the gray and blue suit. It's so cool. It's so cool looking. What would your casting for DCU Batman be? Someone who's good at the role. It's a lame answer, but, like, be honest with me. Who the fuck knew who David Cornsweat was before Superman? Huh? No one. And it turns out he was amazing. I remember DC shared Action Comics #1 somewhere so everyone could read the original Superman story, but that was many, many years ago. Yeah, all I know is that Harvey Dent, Two-Face, my fucking guy, is being played by Sebastian Stan, which, like, that is a legendary pull. He was amazing in The Apprentice. I haven't seen A Different Man yet, but he was phenomenal in The Apprentice. Maybe one of the best performances I've ever seen. I'm very excited for him as Two-Face. He's gonna be so good. Slowly raise his hand. Raising your hand? Oh, you know David Cornsweat? Okay, well, I didn't.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Fuck you. I want Batman to have gray, blue, black, I guess. Give the mask a black area around the eyes. That'd be cool. Yeah, I would love a gray and blue Batman suit. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna do that, but it'd be cool. Let's get Adam West 2 to play Batman. Hey, you're about to reach your 900th subscriber, really? Before the stream, I was like at 891. Batman and Robin 2011 issue 28 is one of the best modern Two-Face stories. There's my recommendation. I will keep that in mind because Harvey Dent is... I'm working on, like, my own story thing, and I have a character who by the end, design-wise, I kind of just ripped off Harvey Dent with, like, the half-face ripped-off thing, because it's just... Which, like, but you know what? I don't... It's just so... Oh, my God, Harvey Dent. Okay. Here, John DC, if you give me some kind of alternate universe... Listen, here Adam West, too, yeah. You have less than 1K? I don't know. Dr. Eggman with a new announcement. Remember when English was a forbidden language, according to YouTube? Yes. What? Sorry, I got cut off. John DC, if you can give me like the real John DC, Jimmy DC, Freddy DC comics, if you give me some alternate universe AU thing, because I know that you have a hard on for that kind of stuff. Where Harvey Dent, there's like a futuristic world where Harvey Dent, on the left side of his body, the burned one, he has a robot arm. My life is yours. That would be the greatest fictional character, and make it big, like the size of his whole fucking body. You used Mongolian to type that day? Uh-oh. Yeah, the Great English YouTube Chat Censorship of 2026. That will go down. That was... I loved that. That was one of the best parts of YouTube. I was not talking about Johnny DC. I know some obscure comic characters. I know Egg Foo. I know I Scream. I know Arm Fall Off Boy. That one's not super niche anymore because of the Suicide Squad, but I knew him before the Suicide Squad. No, Dr. Pig. Or is it fucking, something else I want to see is Egg Foo still exists? I thought they cut him because he was racist. Professor Pig, yeah. What else? Something Atari mentioned. Atari mentioned a good while ago. Something I would like to see in some kind of media is I want the Lego Batman movie designs to be used in something that is literally anything but Lego. Because that movie has an amazing Two-Face design, but it's stuck in the Lego form. Like, the fucking 30s mustache that they gave him and like, being like the tribute to Billy D. Williams, who was supposed to be in the show, like, it was just perfect. It's a creepy alien mad scientist? Oh. You know what? Another comic character I like. I like MODOK. I like him. He's fucking weird and creepy and big, and I like that. I fuck with MODOK, even if he looks like a weird, desaturated baby. Uh-oh. Oh no. Here they come. Still a MODOK fan. I watched the show! Didn't have much to do with MODOK, but like, I did watch the show, so... I am probably one of the only people any of you will ever meet who watched all of the MODOK show. With Patton Oswalt in it. I bet some of y'all didn't even know there was a fucking show. Stop motion. It's good. Look it up. I like it. I like them making Bane into a luchador for Batman 66. Look, the Bane... Look, okay, here's my Bane hot take. So, I didn't care for it. That's fair. It definitely didn't deliver as, like, if you're an actual MODOK fan, unlike me, who's a faker. You watched Avengers EMH, that is the best MODOK adaptation? I have not. Here's my Bane hot take. So, in terms of his mask, I really hate when his mouth is showing. I don't know if that's a hot take or a lukewarm take, cold take, I don't know. But, like, I really don't like when his mouth is showing with the mask. I don't like it. I like when his... Oh, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Okay. I still haven't seen it, but I've heard of that. I really... Everyone hates that? Okay, good. I really don't like when the mouth is showing. Instantly jumps ice cream into your hot take, making it... Okay, I don't know. I don't know the Bane fandom. Not Dane. They've never adapted his mask properly. Yeah, and then I hated him in The Dark Knight Rises, but like, who the fuck didn't hate him in The Dark Knight Rises? Because he goes, "Oh, hello there, Batman. I was born in the suburbs. I'm Bane." A famously Hispanic character, just whitewashed to death. Wearing a fucking... Like, the jacket was fine. Just make the mask better. And there was no toxin. It's not Bane without that toxin. Just like it's not Ra's al Ghul without the racial ambiguity. Ugh. Fine with that Bane, but I'm not a big Bane fan anyway. That's fair. I have the Lego Big Fig of Bane from the Lego Batman movie. And the minifigure from Lego Dimensions. They brought that jacket into the comics. That's the jacket he wears in the Lego Batman movie. That shows how big of a Batman fan I am. I watched the Lego Batman movie. What did you do today? Uh-oh. Hello? You gotta put the CD... Oh. I haven't watched JoJo. Always been a big fan of Killer Croc. Again, me showing that I'm a toddler, but... The Killer Croc and the Lego Batman. Look, that movie has some fire designs for, like, all of the villains. And it's fucked up that they're stuck in Lego form. Like, Killer Croc is just this ginormous fucking mutant instead of like a weird lizard. Like the lizard from Spider-Man, not like just a lizard. He's obviously he's a crocodile, but does a good job at wanting to make you buy them. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. They made the character designs awesome. I just wish that the Billy D Two-Face was in anything but Lego. Not that I don't like Lego. I like Lego when it's not $200,000, but like, it'd be cool if it was in something else. I don't know, just him melting into like a pink acid and his hair being goo. Okay, here's something. So I saw the Absolute Batman Penguin design and the Two-Face one. The Penguin design's great. The Two-Face design is also good, but it's not as good as the other Absolute Batman designs. I definitely prefer Penguin, Joker, Batman to the Two-Face design in Absolute Batman. I just think they look better. Joker they made fucking weird. He's like a weird goblin thing. I like it a lot. Character's been around for like damn near 100 years. They can change it up sometimes. This guy's gonna get a face of Sentry. Yeah, I'm a fake fan. I gotta read comics. I gotta actually read comics. And not just say, I like the design. I love this character. Oh, what do you like about them? Design. Kaboom. Hello. Uh-oh. No, fuck you. Oh. See, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I think adaptations are fine to be different once we've had countless good adaptations. Yeah, like... If something's being adapted for the first time, obviously it's not an inherently bad thing if it's super different or completely different. But if something's been around for a million years, like Scooby fucking Doo, then like you can have other adaptations. It's not gonna kill you. Indian Velma won't kill someone. The writing will. For those who want an attempt an all-nighter like me, whom did it fully unintentionally, don't. Yeah, don't. All-nighters are bad for you. Yeah, like Transformers and TMT basically reinvent themselves every 2 years. Yeah, that's true. Like, fucking... I watched Transformers 1. I'm not a big TMT person. I did watch the Mutant Mayhem, though. Pretty good. Animation was a lot better than the pretty meh writing. Never thought I'd see them reference JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that movie also thought that the word milking was a lot funnier than it actually was. JoJo Part 7 opening song is actually an Omega banger. I haven't listened to it. I'll watch JoJo eventually, I say as I don't, but I will eventually. I want to. I used to be like a giant JoJo hater because I thought the art style was uggo, but I have now come full circle and think that I think most JoJo fans wouldn't like the art style by itself. It's just that for JoJo, it's perfect. But by itself, like, I would not like that art style if it was just like some artist's style. Credit where credit is due. They had the TMT voiced by actual teens, which is a novelty of sorts. Yeah, even Nicholas Cantu, it was 19, I think. So... Are you an imbecile? Are you a fool? I'm the fool. I'm the fool. Pretty old school looking anime. Which makes sense because yeah, JoJo's pretty fucking old. It's been around since like what, 80s, 70s. Once heard someone called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo's He Was Fun House Adventures. Kira looks a bit different today. She's looked different for a while. Those are big Kira fans. Come here. Yeah, fuck you. Come here. Yeah. Taste my... Rusty? My name is not Rusty. I called the stream Rusty Team Fortress because I haven't played in a bit. This is like the most I've played in the last few weeks. Hello. Uh-oh. Holy crap, I'm in Fortnite. You got lazy? That's fair. Come here. No, 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 no! I can live! Haven't tuned in for a while then? Yeah. Faker! No, you're not a faker. By the way, for the new gamers, join my Discord. Or commission me for $10. I do commissions for $10. Wrong time to be shilling. I see someone mourning it. Yeah, it still kind of hurts to hear Rick May in this. Yeah. It's a legendary person. The one and only soldier, the one and only Star Fox. Or not Star Fox, Peppy Hair. I believe he was Peppy Hair. I've never played Star Fox. It's not something that interests me. But, he was the Peppy Hair. If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me! That was not very accurate. I think I had the tone down, but not the voice. That's something. I think a lot of people confuse tone and voice for impressions. Like, I feel like some people like think that they have a really good impression when they're just really good at mimicking the tone of someone. You sound like a drunk Scrooge McDuck. I've never watched Fucktales, so I don't know what he sounds like. I think Mario is playing from Super Mario Brothers on the SNES. Holy crap! It's the Pyro! Hey, Lois. Fuck you! I love that video of Peter Griffin saying fuck you in the Jenga. Might be top 10 videos ever. I've been super good at melee weapons after playing Left 4 Dead 2. Like in the Fortress? Melee weapons in the Fortress? Or melee weapons in Left 4 Dead? I haven't played Left 4 Dead. I don't think I even like video games. What have I played? Hello. Hello. It's... Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Melee weapons in Fortress. I see. Oh, I got killed by Scooby! My idol. I'm also not much of a gamer, even if TF2 fan, but since it's entered my recommended, I figured I'd at least give a pass by, chat a bit, and leave a like. Well, thank you. Oh no. Where'd he go? I guess I don't know where the spy is. You were just talking about Scooby-Doo? Yeah. I love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was my thing. Fucking love that dog. And the movies. Oh, hello! There's Scooby-Doo Incarnation, Mystery Incorporated. What a hot take. Mystery Incorporated than the original. Mystery Incorporated, and then Alien Invaders might be second. I love that movie. That one's purely nostalgia, but Mystery Incorporated, I could go into depth on why I love that movie, or that show so much. It is so good! Better than Air! I feel like some people now would say the live-action or Pup Named Scooby-Doo if you're a true Scoob head, but I haven't seen Pup Named Scooby-Doo because I'm a fake. I made a... Because I'm insane, I made a spreadsheet with every single Scooby-Doo show, movie, and special on it. And and how long they are, how many episodes and episode segments they are, and how long it is to watch in hours and in minutes. I'm an idiot. Quite nostalgic for Boo Brothers and Ghoul School. Ghoul School, I would watch all the time. I watched Boo Brothers for the first time like 2 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. I'm sorry, if you're not nostalgic for that movie, if you're not nostalgic for them, the Red Shirt Shaggy movies are atrocious, especially the Reluctant Werewolf. Oh my god, you would have to tie me up with zipline cables and tie me to like an exposed electrical outlet to get me to watch another third of Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. Hell no. Don't like that. That one's booty. The Scooby-Doo project is fucking hilarious. Mainly because the characters obviously don't fit into the environments because they're 2D, but they made them fit really well so they all look like cardboard cutouts in the best way possible. Yeah, the Boo Brothers has the Hunch Bunch. Not the Boo Brothers. The Reluctant Werewolf has the Hunch Bunch, which might be the most powerful fictitious characters in the history of animation. Look, the Hunch Bunch could solo Goku, alright? Both of them, though, not only one. What about seeing all the classic monsters together? That's fair. I say as I grit my teeth. I'm just wondering what Go-Go Mystery Machine will be like, and hoping that the live-action series is any good, and also not just one episode, even though I know it's only going to be 8 episodes, and I know Paul Walter Hauser is going to be, like, Scooby's original owner, which is definitely something. I guess it'll be another origin story. Gag with the dancing ghost band from Boo Brothers still gets me. Okay, there is a gag in Boo Brothers where Shaggy's trying to get murdered and sexually assaulted by a brother and sister. Like, the sister is trying to sexually assault him. Do you rink they saw my bane? My name. Abrupt fade to black. Abrupt fade to black is an amazing username. Yeah, like, Shaggy's a chick magnet. That's true, he has a girlfriend named Googie. What kind of name is Googie? I don't even know how to spell it. It's like Googie or something. Like, Googie. What kind of fucking name is Googie? Look up Googie Scooby-Doo. Yep. Googie. Do you think you'd be good in the Sopranos finale? I don't know what the hell that means. Shaggy pulling an alien? True, an alien invaders. You're a fake Googie head. It's Googie. How the fuck did Shaggy pull Googie? Okay. Look, Look, in terms of Scooby-Doo relationships, there's one main one that matters. And that's Velma and Marcy Fleech, aka Hot Dog Water, who I love. Even though she's dead. She got fucking murdered by German World War II robots, which is definitely something. Look, I don't know what the Mystery Incorporated writers were on, but whatever it was amazing. Yuri Enjoyer, of course. Heyo, everybody! Is there a friend here? Oh. That guy is moving at 1 frame per whenever. We talked about so many things in like 20 minutes. That's how it rolls over here. That's how it rolls on the old Bookshelf Junk YouTube channel. I'm a yapper. I talk. That's why I started streaming, because I thought I already talked to myself like a fucking moron. Now I can talk about all my stupid thoughts and not have to bug my friends about them. Now you guys can hear about Scooby-Doo instead of my friends hearing about my 3rd rant this week. You have to hit the hay in a bit, so last recommendation, Primal by... I need to watch that. I've heard that one's really good. The only Gendy stuff I've seen is Hotel Transylvania. I've never watched an episode of Dexter's. Also never seen any of Samurai Jack. All I know about Samurai Jack is Phil Lamar plays Samurai Jack. Uh-oh.
You failed stalemate.
I love stalemates. We love stalemates. Referring to intrusive thoughts as chat. Hey chat, are we cooked? Are we cooked, chat? Chat, leave an L in the W below if you're cooked like me. Yeah, you're part of my imagination. Peter explains the joke? I've seen you on Reddit. Does this spy not understand that disguising a spy is an infinitely better option? Because you have the same walk speed? Love Velma says no to a date with a guy by saying, "Mystery is my mistress. I must call to her sweet call." Yes! I must heed her sweet call. I'm an idiot. I don't remember that bit. I remember the Banshee, not Banshee, it was a Siren episode. I remember that one. Gotta rewatch Mystery Incorporated. Touch, good. Fuck. Although Velma's been, like, interested in other people, like dudes, which, if you're lame, you could say bye. If you're cool, then you could say that, she was still figuring herself out. She was interested in a guy in, I believe, not Moon Monster Madness, Legend of the Phantasaur. She was interested in a guy with glasses in Legend of the Phantasaur, and she had a thing for Johnny Bravo, which, who can blame her? What's wrong with bi? Nothing. I'm bi, but I don't think Velma is bi. I think Velma's gay. You know, Wisely, is that the guy's name? You know, I'm not biphobic. I am bi. I just don't think Velma from Scooby-Doo is bi. No hate to bi people. Another billion to bi people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The creator of the Coolzonian Museum. I think I might be the fake Scooby fan. Unless this isn't from Scooby-Doo and I'm just an idiot. My favorite Scooby-Doo monster, the Creeper. So, I have 3. There's the Creeper from the original series. Actually 4. Okay, so the Creeper from the original series, and then 3 from Mystery Incorporated. I lied, there's 4. Junk from the episode Junk. Then the Dreamweaver from the episode The Dreamweaver. Then the Ghost of Dead Justice, and the Freak of Crystal Cove. Yeah, I don't like the round glasses and pup named Scooby-Doo. I don't like how Fred looks in that show. He looks weird. Yeah, those are my favorite Scooby-Doo monsters, but if I had to narrow it down, it would be, the Ghost of Dead Justice, and the Creeper. And then I'm gonna squeeze in the Freak of Crystal Cove in there, because that one's awesome. Oh, and Krampus! Although Krampus is more so my favorite episode, but the monster is also really cool, even if it is literally just Krampus. Mainly just because I think Krampus is cool from a mythological perspective. Love the Manicore, because hot dog water? Yeah, that's true. Manicore is pretty cool. I also like the Mummy of Friar Sarah, I think that's what it was called. That was a good bit. Not a good bit, but a good one. Then there was the Phantom from Season 1, which was also a good one. The Robot Scooby in Mystery Inc. Mystery Inc. had such a good arrangement. I already mentioned Junk. And there was like the Land Crab. Yeah, the Man Crab. Like, it just... Mystery Inc. had such a good roster of villains, of monsters. Because... they weren't afraid to go all out and just think about the explanation later. Like, there's, like, the episode where Fred gets zapped into an alternate dimension, they didn't explain how he actually got pulled into the mirror. They never explained that. Most people wouldn't like that. I like that. It shows that they just didn't give a shit. In a good way, though. They didn't give a shit about the stuff that doesn't matter. Like, they would always explain stuff in, like, such a funny way. Like, oh, he used projections, and, like, the projections were something that, like, fucking tore off, like, a third of a building. Uh-oh. I've been playing Scout too much. It's changed to the Demomin. No, it's changed to the Snipe. You ever heard of the Snipe? No, Carl, I haven't heard of the Snipe. Fuck you, kid. Run this game, fave TF2 Merc. Hi, hello. My favorite design-wise and personality-wise is Heavy. Favorite to play is Soldier. Like, so Soldier, favorite gameplay-wise. Heavy is my favorite. Literally everything else. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. Can you add me on Steam? I'm good. Respawn in 3, 2, 1.
That spy is an enemy! Spy!
Poop emoji. I just got back. Missed anything funny? Not really anything funny. We're just having a chill time. Why can't you? Because I don't want to. Not that hard to understand, right? Uh-oh! Okay, there. That was pretty funny. What do you have in the conscientious objector? This. This guy. I have your mom. That's not me making a joke. That's your mom. You wanna go play some Fish Scout only? Bye? Okay, we'll see you later. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Nobody wasn't expecting this one, though. Wasn't expecting this one, though. Can y'all tell I don't play Sniper? Ever? Because I'm so bad. Gotta make a short out of that spy kill. Spy skill. You know what? That'll be the short from this stream. That's actually a good idea. That was luck. That was not skill. That was luck. I tried doing a body shot. That was luck. Try Scout? I was just playing Scout for like 20 minutes. I was just playing Scout. Scout and rewind. I'm good, mate. I don't really want to add you on Steam. I'm so bad. I'm worse than like hemorrhoids or cancer. Play Spy. Okay, I'll play Spy when I die. That rhymed. I'm like a little poet. I died. Would you count yourself as a VTuber? No. I do want a VTuber model. I want to make one. Sniper is pain to play, to be honest. My TBH. My hand hates me for those flicks. Yeah, look, I'm evil because I play with mouse acceleration on because I like how it feels. I know, I'm a bad person, but like... So that makes it hard. Thought that was evil. Here I go. I'm not gonna add you on Steam. You know why? Because I don't wanna. I'm good, honestly. Let me just get a lay of the land here. I'm so good at this game. Look how good I am. I just got killed. Collector's Professional Kill Streak Original. A lot of money for red text. Yeah, I want a 2D VTuber model. Because I make a lot of expressions with my big ol' face. Only thing I'd be afraid of is my face accidentally actually showing, because I don't want that, considering I look like a walrus, had a weird inbred kid with, like, Bigfoot. Can you at least gift? I'm not gifting you anything. Go away. Give somebody your mod power so they can kick this guy. No, I only kick people if, like, they're actually fucking, like, evil. Now's my chance.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
You're gonna die? Oh, no. Bye-bye. Scooby! Mouse Excel is evil, but I don't believe it's as evil as people say it is. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. But... yeah, pretty evil. Probably just a kid. Like, I guarantee it's a kid, because, like, look at the name and profile picture. It's a baby, and the name is just a generic, like, full name of, like, a woman. So it's pretty obvious this is, like, a kid using their mom's Google account to log into YouTube. This is the strat, okay? This is the strat. That wasn't... Can you tell I don't play, like, can you tell I play brain dead easy classes and not the actual ones that take skill? Kids shouldn't be on the internet, slightly hot take. I can't agree, okay. I can't agree with that entirely. Not because I don't agree with it, but because I was a kid on the internet. And all the things that I think kids shouldn't do, I did. Like, watch stuff that I shouldn't, and like, all that shit. So, like, I don't think I'm in the best place to say. Counterpoint rocket jumping goes burr. Yeah, but I'm not good at rocket jumping, so... I did it! Uh-oh. Maybe the internet from the 90s to 2010s wasn't as bad as it is nowadays. I mean... Welcome to Steam 17. I was a teenager, an early teenager, in the 2020s. And that's when I started to become more online. And that's when I started to watch the stuff that I probably shouldn't have. So... Again, I'm not in the best place to speak. When I was when I was a lot younger though, like below 12, I was good. Okay? I didn't watch anything I knew I shouldn't. Like, I was a good kid. I knew my own internet, like, precaution. I was a good kid. Yes! From 13 onwards, you've been bad? Probably, honestly. I feel like any method to keep kids off the internet will probably do more harm than good. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not giving YouTube my fucking ID.
Control point is being contested.
Or Discord, by the way. Or any website. Or LinkedIn. I'm not giving that to LinkedIn. Fuck you, LinkedIn. Oh. Mario Party 8 music in my house. Almost as if I'm the person who put it there. I just realized that the cloak bar is white and everything else is like that beige. That bothers me. I'm gonna change that later. Limit their time on the internet. See, my mother limited my time on the internet. And so, although not after 13. You have nothing to hide even your face. What about your location? LinkedIn wants to shut down all the 13-year-old hustlers. Again, whoever suggested me play Spy, I'm gonna switch off because I've gotten 2 backstabs and one of them was a mistake. So, like, I don't want to disappoint, although I definitely have already. Why are my frames dropping? Is changing to engineer that bad for my game? Oh, yay. I love the scorch shot. No, they didn't even see this coming, though. Didn't even see this coming. What kind of games do you play out of curiosity? I will give you my top games of all time in order. Undertale, Deltarune, Team Fortress 2. Oh, no. Undertale, Deltarune, Team Fortress 2, A Hat in Time, Portal 2, Katamari Damacy, Hi-Fi Rush, Mullet Magic, Post Void, Minecraft. I play a lot of different games. I don't really have, like, a specific type. I like what I like. If you don't like the console font, install cooler HUD. No, I'm fine with the HUD, the font, it's just the color. Any horror games? So, I love horror movies. That's something I found out within the past handful of years. I haven't seen that many, but I've found that I do generally like horror movies a lot when they're good. Can't say the same about horror games. The best horror movie I won't blink at. The worst horror game, I'll shit my pants. I was side-eyeing Poppy Playtime, even though I think it's shit and not scary. But still got shivers down my spine a little bit during the end. Like, that's how bad I am. That's how stupid I am. I love Half-Life? No way. Yeah, I'm not good at... I'm not great with horror games. I don't recommend Outlast. I don't like survival horror. Is Outlast survival horror? Because that's just not my thing. Only survival game I like is Minecraft, and that's because I grew up with it. Even Garden of Garden of Banban. No. Garden of Banban is for actual fucking toddlers. I don't consider it even like a video game. It's just like, it's schlock. It's schlock. It's nothing. It's garbo. It's worthless. It's literally useless. No, no. Personally noticed that I like games with horror-like atmosphere more than actual horror games. It's interesting. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Maybe Dead Space? Or Dead Space, maybe? Or like maybe some of like the, not the modern Resident Evils, but like some of the ones like between like maybe 4 and 7. I think maybe those would count. I know that those are technically all supposed to be horror games, but I feel like they're more action games than horror games. Oh, hello. Oh, no. I said I was going to switch off to Spy. I'm going to switch off to Spy. I'm going to go with the Demoman, even though I'm bad at Demo Man. Subnautica comes to mind. I haven't played Subnautica. Oh my god, I don't think I even like video games. What have I played? I beat Open Season on the GameCube, but I haven't played Half-Life. Among the Sleep is a game of horror-like atmosphere, but it isn't quite a horror game. Interesting. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know. I'm picky with what I like. I like what I like. There's rarely ever a factor where I'm like, I'm gonna love it! Oh, Limbo, I know. I think I have Limbo. White Knuckle recently clicked with you. White Knuckles? But he's black! Very careful. You're very careful with games because your mom gives you $1,200 a month. 1,200 I'm hoping that that's like some currency I'm not familiar with that translates to like $10.
The control point is being captured.
'Cause if not, then what are you, the kid of like Charles Xavier? Other games, I have a standard 2010 office computer without a video card. 1,200 rubles. Did he say that, rubles? What is that in my... I'm gonna look that up in my... Oh! I'm gonna look that up for me! 1,200 rubles to CAD. Oh, that's $20. Okay. We're still on this map? Yep! Powerhouse! Although you are right, I should probably re-queue. Especially with how good I am at Demo Man. I mean, look at this shit. Look how amazing I am. Look at how good I am at aiming. Yeah, I'm gonna re-queue. What'd I get? I got the brass piece. I got the brass piece. Hey there, son. I got the brass piece. Powerhouse. I don't need that. Go back to chasing Sonic. Hey! Hey, Eggman! Hey! Hey, Eggface!
What do you want, Sonic? Sonic! How I hate him!
Hey, Eggman! Your shoe's untied.
What?
Made you look.
I'm gonna kill that blasted hedgehog!
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Sonic! That's supposed to be Tails. It's upward! Finally, we're not on a map that everyone's already seen before. Where are you there?
10 seconds.
You're too late, Sonic! I am now fucking satisfied!
Isn't the second most active chatter here? I don't know who would be number one. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the enemy. Oh, hello, medic. I did it. Downward went sideward. My squeaky gaming chair. My Sonic isn't that accurate, but like my Eggman's adequate.
Attention.
That
5 minutes left.
the Eggman voice coming out of that cute pink-haired character is hilarious. Thank you. I'm gonna grab a trip. Ooh, those are good as fuck. Oh, now I want one.
You're evil! I know you are! You're too late! I have come to make an announcement! Sonic the Hedgehog is a bitch!
That's all I'll do.
Fuck you! Hey, Sonic!
Hey, hey, Peter.
Hey.
I actually did a reflect. I'm so proud of myself. I wonder if there's a sentence. Diagonal word. Word. I am both terrible and great at doing an Eggman impression, terrible at the official, great at the Snap Cube. I like the Snap Cube videos, even if they have kind of been played to death at this point. What the fuck are you two talking about? Oh no, it's what are you two fucking talking about? That's what he says. Is it Alfred? Is the Eggman for that? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a justified kill. I deserve that. Here I come. No, it's not a spy. I don't know what you're talking about. That's just me, the Pyro. We're hanging out. I'm the Pyro. That's the Pyro's canonical, hopefully. Oh. Uh-oh.
You took me 4 Uriels to collect the cereals.
What are you wearing? Are you naked? Yeah, you're naked. What about you? Are you naked? You're naked. Getting EP. Hope the rest of the stream in your growing channel goes well. Best of luck. Thank you. Have a good sleep. Yes. Uh-oh. Don't do it. I know you want to do it. We've lost the number one, everybody. Bye. Good night to City 17. Patrick Not Star. I'm Patrick Not Star. About a week ago or two, I got a strange Carbonado sniper rifle and MVM man up. Pretty neat. Pretty common drop. I had one for a while before I bought a strange sniper rifle. Forget what war paint it had. It was like not Nutcracker. It's like no, there's 2 spies. That'd be fucking me. Oh, and okay. Yeah, it was the putting the MVM boot camp. I wish that there were. It's just to kill. That's it. I wish that Boot Camp had official servers and not just the community ones. I'm fine with the community ones, but they shouldn't be under Boot Camp. They should be under their own thing. And Boot Camp should be official Valve servers, but you don't get the rewards. I don't think there's any reason to not have official Valve servers that don't have rewards. There's no reason to not have that. It's just a good option. Uh-oh. It is community servers. It's community servers by disguise of casual. Right now it's unremarkable because I fucking suck at sniper and prefer to just shoot at enemies unscoped with a light plus about a quarter of the halfway to shoot them. Well, you gotta practice! You gotta practice your sniper. That heavy's a spy, that heavy's a spy, that heavy's a spy, that heavy's a spy, that heavy's a spy. You're evil. How did you guys not notice? That's a good ragdoll. You're a pyro main? Sniper's the hardest class known to man to me. For me, it's spy. Spy and sniper. If it really was community servers, there'd be full. There'd be full across SV Pure 2. Yeah, sniper's hard. It's almost as if getting perfect headshots every time you shoot is like a skill. It doesn't make him super balanced, but it is hard. Pretty easy to get accidental headshots as well. No, you're evil. I know you're evil. I know you're evil. Oh, hello. Oh, hi! Uh-oh. Used to be cracked at sniper, now you're washed. With a huntsman. I'm bad at huntsman. Let's go huntsman. I'm the one person on the planet who's bad with the huntsman. Type matte color projection 4 in console. I'm good. For sniper, you can't really get punished for missing. Yeah, that's why. Doesn't stop me from being bad at them. Truth nuke. Oh! I'm gonna look it up on Google to see what it actually does. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google. For I made its visual change. I'm good. You can get punished with sniper if you have good positioning, but it's easy to do that. Sniper spot exists. Yeah. Strange class. The best way to be good snipers to not collect. Okay. How many spies? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I love the spy. I love the spy class. Makes TF2 black and white. Yeah, I don't want that. I've said this on like 10 streams at this point, but where was I going? Yeah, so I've said this on a lot of streams at this point, but I think it's funny that if you described the spy to any person who plays any other shooter, they would think it's the most broken and bullshit thing in the history of video games. Like, imagine saying to someone who plays Overwatch or Fortnite or something, right? One genuine question, are you a furry femboy? I'm a furry trans woman. So, if you spoke to someone who plays like Valorant or Overwatch or Concourse, couldn't think of anything else. If you said to them, in TF2, there's a character who can go invisible at any time. He can disguise as every single one, as any of your teammates, without a single visual difference. And he can kill anyone in the game at with one kill, with one shot. You'd probably think that's bullshit. Let me look up some other funny commands. Gender, yeah. Again, yeah, see, look how fucking ass I am with the Huntsman. I say as I get a lucky shot. Sombrero Overwatch? What is Sombrero Overwatch? Is that like a character? Is there a character named Sombrero? No, that's... They would never have a character named Sombrero. That's dumb. Uh-oh. You love 7... Oh, no. Not the 9 orbs. I can't take the 9 orbs. Huntsman uses when hide woman. Huntsman users when scavenge non-binaries come up. Overwatch is a pretty old character named Sombra. Oh! Sombra! Not Sombrero. Okay, I'm a fucking moron. I forgot Sombra. Sombra still doesn't do all the stuff that Spy does. I didn't know she could go invisible. Then again, I don't think I've ever played Sombra for more than like 5 minutes. Tip Silly Gibbs. I'm good. Gamers with me sucking ass. I think I'm gonna call it for today. I appreciate y'all, as per usual. I appreciate y'all for joining me. And as per usual, I will say, I do art for $10. And I got a Discord. But y'all already know that. So I appreciate y'all for watching. See y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.